Hi friends, good to see you again. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use layered stamps that give an illusion of layered watercoloring. For today's card, I'll be using the Vintage Rose layered stamp set from Altenew. As you can see that the layers of each flower and leaf set have been grouped together in the package. That makes it very easy to identify stamps that go with each other. I'll be also using dye inks from Tubby Craft. You need to take 3 shades of the same color family. I'll place my cardstock in the stamping tool and then position the first solid stamp of the rose. Next, I'll dab the lightest color on the stamp and then press it on the cardstock to create a solid impression. While the ink is drying, let's stamp one more rose and leaf. Next, I'm going to layer the second stamp over the first stamped image. These stamps are super easy to line up. This time I'll be using the second darkest color and then I'll be stamping the third layer with the darkest color of the same family. You can see that how the rose comes to life with every stamped layer. Make sure that you let the ink dry between each layers to avoid smudging. So as you can see, I've already fussy cut some layered roses and leaves for today's card. Now let's begin assembling our card. To create an interesting background, I'll be embossing some tiny hearts on a piece of cardstock. For that, I'll be using the Tiny Hearts embossing folder from Kaiser Craft. For embossing, place your cardstock in the embossing folder and run it through your die cutting machine on tab 2. Next, for the background panel, I'm sticking a magenta glitter cardstock and then I'll stick my embossed panel over this. Using my layered stamped images, I'm going to create a simple floral arrangement on my card. I have stuck foam tape behind the lavender colored rose to give it some dimension. For the sentiment, I am using the Wishing You stamp set from Mudra. I'll apply some anti-static powder on the black cardstock and then stamp the sentiment using the transparent Versamark ink. Next, I'll be pouring some white embossing powder over the stamped sentiment and then I'll heat set it using my heat gun. When you heat set, the embossing powder melts and sticks to the cardstock permanently. Similarly, I also heat emboss the sentiment "Every Success" on a small piece of black cardstock. Let's adhere these sentiments on a card using foam tapes, and this completes our card. Isn't layered stamping very easy and fun? Please do give it a try. Also, I have one more card idea that I made using the same stamp set. Here the sentiments are stamped on vellum. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.